One percenters, welcome back. Coach Tom here today to talk to you about shooting and how annoyed I am with coaches that just keep preaching straight line or one motion, two motion. All right. Well, today I'm just annoyed. Going through Instagram and just seeing really popular or famous coaches teaching players to tuck their elbow so you can shoot more straight. Make it like a straight line. Straight lines don't exist in real life. They really don't. They say try to shoot in a straight line, but as you can see already here, if I want to bring my shoulder in to make a straight line, I have to rotate my arm this way, and then I have to turn my hand that way. Okay, and then I have to go up like this. It doesn't work like that. Okay, your body actually flows, so it's a fluid movement. So when some other coaches talk about make it more fluid, but then they force you to start here, your shot is not going to be fluid. It's going to be mechanical. It's going to be forced because you're going to learn how to bend and move differently, built off of strength. Something that is fluid does not have a defined form or shape. A line is straight. Fluid flows, it moves. So if I said make it look more fluid, your arm, you would do something like this. Like this is more fluid than this. Like this is not fluid. It's just so annoying. So the more coaches, say keep your feet like this, perfectly like this, try to replicate it every single time, and shoot like this, bend your wrist like this. Every shot you take is a new shot, because when you run and you jump, you land slightly differently, your body is in a different position just slightly, and you have to rotate and turn. Your body has to account for all those things for the ball to come out fluidly. But if you caught the ball and stood still and then balanced for 3 seconds to realign yourself, square up, and then shoot, you're never going to be able to shoot. You might be able to do it in practice situations, but in a game, the game moves. The game is fluid, so your body has to be fluid. So for your ability to shoot in a bunch of different directions, ball off to this side, if you're doing a step back, the ball is off to this side, you have to find a different energy pathway for that ball to get where it needs to go. So I don't have a giant following, but hopefully this reaches whoever's listening to this. You need to optimize for accuracy. However you can get that ball in there is how you're going to succeed. Whether it's shooting it, whether it's two hands behind your head like a soccer throw, granny shot underneath, hook shot, all can be fluid. It won't look traditional. It won't look like in a straight line, but it doesn't matter. That does not matter. All that matters if the ball goes in, because the only thing that matters in the game of basketball is whether or not you can score more than the other team. So just get that ball in the hoop however you can. If you can control a punch like a volleyball setter, or if you want to optimize for not touching the ball very long, you can set the ball. Okay, volleyball setters, they touch the ball very, very quickly. That contact is very, very quickly, and they have control over that ball. I used to, just for practice, set the ball as a volleyball player into the rim. If you're a volleyball player, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a basketball player, you try to spike a basketball, or you try to hit a volleyball into a rim. It's all about control. And you see this as the shapes of the equipment change. So how I throw a football is different than how I throw a baseball, which is different than how I would throw a wiffle ball, different from how I would throw a medicine ball. Because the different weights and the different shapes, okay, they dictate how that ball is going to fly. It's all about being fluid with your body, and if you're trying to be fluid with your body, I guarantee you're not going to find a set path, because there's going to be different obstructions for different people. Some people might have tight hips, or if you bend a certain way, their body is going to collapse. Okay, there is no set line, there is no set form for fluid. Look at a little kid, how do they throw it? They bend down deep and then they twist. But as you get older and older, more coaching, the coaches might say stop twisting. But the child is twisting to recruit more energy, because naturally you can twist to recruit more energy. But if you're telling someone to stop twisting, you're killing an innate pattern of creating more power. You don't throw a baseball like this or something like that. You throw it, you rotate your shoulders, you rotate your hips. Stop telling people to shoot or think in a straight line. A straight line doesn't exist. Not in sports, not in life. That's all I got for you guys. Think for yourself. Remember, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better.